Hello everybody. Yesterday we have discussed about remainder theorem in our continuation in the chapter polynomials, and we have dealt with some problems related to factor theorem. Today we will continue our chapter by factorization of polynomials, and we have to study factor theorem. We know about remainder theorem. Factor theorem is similar to remainder theorem. Here the statement is, if px is a polynomial of degree n greater than or equal to 1 and a is any real number, then x minus a is a factor of px if pa is equal to 0. Secondly, if pa is equal to 0, if pa is equal to 0, if x minus a is a factor of px. Ultimately, it says that by substituting value of x equal to a, if the whole polynomial tends to 0, then x minus a is the factor. And if the remainder is 0, then x minus a is the factor of px. Now move on to exercise 2.4. We have to deal problems related to the factorization of polynomial. We know that factorization can be done by using splitting of middle term, and secondly using factor theorem. Okay, by splitting of middle terms we can say, let factorization of quadratic polynomial by two methods. The first method, by splitting the middle term. Suppose a quadratic polynomial is taken of the form x square plus lx plus m, where l and m are constant. Now we will split the middle term lx. Lx is our middle term. It can be split as lx is equal to ax plus bx, and m can be split to be of the form ab. Then x square plus lx plus m will be equal to x square plus ax plus bx plus ab. Now we can take common x plus a, plus again from here we can take common as b, x plus a. So the factors are x plus a and x plus b. This is by splitting the middle term. Second, by using factor theorem. Using factor theorem, suppose that ax square plus bx plus c be the quadratic polynomial. Let the two factors be x minus alpha and x minus beta. Now therefore we can say a x minus alpha and x minus beta will get, that will be equal to ax square plus bx plus c, or ax square minus a alpha plus beta x plus a alpha beta, that will be equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Here we can see this is a constant. It can be taken as k also. It can be taken as k. It is taken as k. We can now equating the quotients of x and the constant term, we will get alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta will be equal to minus b by a, and alpha beta will be equal to c by a. Okay, now we will proceed to exercise. We will proceed to exercise 2.4. Exercise 2.4. The first question, exercise 2.4. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 as a factor. So we will solve a single problem here. That is question number 2. For question number 1, part 2, we can just have a look. This one, x to the power 4 plus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. We have solved this. Just first part, the polynomial is given. Px is given x to the power 4 plus x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Now we have to prove that whether x plus 1 is a factor or not. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. Therefore, by substituting minus 1 in the polynomial, if we will get 0, then it is a factor. P is equal to minus 1. So it is minus 1 to the power 4 plus 1 ka cube plus 1 square plus 1 plus 1. Sorry, it is minus 1. We have to substitute minus 1. So we will get minus 1 to the power 4 is obviously minus 1 into minus 1 into 4 times. We will get plus 1. Here we will get minus 1. Here we will get plus 1. Here minus 1. Here plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms are there. So the result is, here you can see the result is 1. So this is not equal to 0. Hence x plus 1 is not a factor of px. Now move on to the second question. Second part, you can say second question, and use factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px in each of the following cases. Here also we have to do the same thing. Solve question, second part of question number 2. It is given that px is equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1, and gx is given, that is x plus 2. The question says use the factor theorem to determine whether gx is a factor of px or not. If it is a factor, if gx is a factor, then if gx is a factor, then x plus 2 must be equal to 0 and x must be equal to minus 2. So substituting minus 2 in px, we should get 0. If it is 0, that is a factor. Okay. Now substituting x equal to minus 2 in the given polynomial. So it is minus 2 का cube plus 3 into minus 2 का square plus 3 into minus 2 plus 1. Obviously this is equal to minus 8 and this is 4 to 12 minus 6 plus 1. So it is minus 8 and minus is minus 14, minus 14 plus 12. It is minus 2 plus 1, it is minus 1. So this is not equal to 0. Hence this is not a factor of this. Okay, we'll proceed other questions our next class.